Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be hand lettering inspirational quotes in this spread that I did a year ago. So this is for the week of, the spread is for the February 21st through the 27th. In actuality, I believe it's the, let's see, 22nd through 28th, I think. Is this week 20th through 26th. Anyway, looking at the stickers, it looks like the theme is potentially working out. But I went, since these are the squad girls, I went with the word squad for my inspirational quotes. And then I kind of got off on a tangent because there were a few quotes that just really stuck with, spoke to me for reasons that I will explain when we get to the quotes. So, but I had a lot of fun picking pens for this, pinks and teals and a navy blue one here and there. So let's get started laying out my pens. I need one of these, the fat end of one of these pens. I'm going to write the word squad. So I've got a blue, a teal, and a pink. There's teal and pink in this sticker. Pink, teal. So we're going to go with the fat end of the blue pen there. And then I want to put, I only have one strong blue pen, and I want to put it not too close to any of that blue is probably the closest to it. So maybe for now we'll put this as a placeholder down here. That's going to lead me to, I have one also dark green pen because of these two leggings. So let's put that one over here. I do have one yellow pen. So because of the mustard yellow in some of these stickers, let's put the yellow pen for now there. We can keep rearranging. I have two pinks. So there's pink here. I don't want to put the pink there. So I think I already need to rearrange a little bit. Let's do that. Pink, mint, and baby blue. That's good. That'll work. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm just sliding those off. We're going to zoom way in. I'm not going to get into the actual techniques I'm using to do the brush lettering, the light up and heavy down. I will link a playlist in the cards up above for you that explains all of that. And it is the very first video in the playlist is the tools that you need and why you need the specific tools that I call out. And then the rest of the playlist is a video per week, a video lesson per week, one letter, all the lowercase and then all the uppercase. So if you're interested in learning brush lettering, and surprisingly, it's easier than you think once you know the tricks, check out that playlist. It talks about the lined paper that you need, the pens, all of that stuff. So anyway, squad. I'm going to use the fat end of this pen, which means I need to use about 4 lines together. We're going to come up because the Q in squad is a descender. So 1, 2, 3, 4, about there. There, let's come down one more to help center it a little bit. So, all right, here we go. There we go. That is a very pastel pen. Okay. The other thing I want to call out is these spaces. About every other quote, roughly 2 on either side of the spread, has a space like this, and that's where I write in who the famous person is that the quote is attributed to. Some quotes are unknown. A lot of quotes we know who we attribute it to, so that's what these spaces are for. And I tried to pick quotes that matched up with where those spaces were. So my very first one, does not have a space for that, so I went with an author unknown quote, and it is, "A team that sweats together sticks together." So we're just gonna start up here with A. I think I'm gonna need 3 rows on this one, so we'll start with A team. Last week I messed up my capital A, but I think I remember what I'm doing this week. So we're just gonna see how much of it we can fit on here. A team that sweats together. Sweats is not going to fit there, so we're going to go ahead and start here. Since I have no descenders, I can take the next 2 lines and not worry about any entanglements. Sweats together. Let's fit sweats together on this next row. Sticks together. So I've got this 1 descender and lots of ascenders, so we're just going to have to, hopefully we're going to get lucky. Sticks together. Awesome. That looks great. My lighting is really weird today. Okay, next we have mint. So, success is best when it's shared. Howard Schultz. So, my regulars may recall that I have said before I worked for a very large coffee company, and that is true. I was a corporate project manager. So, and this man was my boss for more than a decade, so I've met him a few times. So this one, I just absolutely had to use this one. So we've got the mint pen from Calligraph from Archer and Olive for this one. And success is best when it's shared. So that one actually could end up being 2 lines instead of 3 like that one. So let's just see if we can get success is best, then we can give ourselves a little more breathing room and not squinch it together quite as tight as that one. So let's start with success is best. And yes, I misspelled that. That was supposed to be 2 C's, not 2 E's. So I'm gonna just throw a little bit of white out on there. Make sure it's stuck down, and then luckily the C and the E look a lot alike, so there we go. When it's shared, so even though there are no descenders there, I still want to skip a line down because I don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff squished up here with a big gap down here. So we're going to come down 1 more line instead, at 1 more extra line when it's shared. And I'm going to start pretty far over to kind of end up with a little bit of a stagger, I hope. There. That looks pretty good. Okay, pink pen next. This is a brush sign pen, Pentel brush sign pen. So again, no space for who we attribute the quote to, so I went with an unknown, author unknown. Together, everyone achieves more. And so that's T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. So one of the things actually I could do, I'm gonna switch the 2 pink pens that I have and grab the one that's got a fat end, because I feel like I want, since that spells the word team, the acronym, the word team, I want to really emphasize the capital letter on each of these. So I could do together, everyone achieves more. And so what I thought I would do is write the big capital letter with the fat end, and then the rest with the normal skinny end. I don't know, I'm not too sure about how this is going to turn out. I guess we're about to find out. So together, I'm going to make the capital letter on each word a little bit bigger, a little bit exaggerated. Now we're going to do a really big E for everyone, and that one needs to go on these two lines. And then we'll go with achieves with a really big A, and I think I'm going to bring it over here and use the next two lines. And then last but not least, the M for more. There, I like that. That worked out as well as could be expected, I think. I like that. Okay, next we have the really dark blue pen, and we have an author box. So I went with this quote by Helen Keller. And I went with that because Helen Keller, in my graduate studies, I needed to do a paper on an inspiring person, and as a female in engineering, I absolutely wanted it to be a female. And when I got to really understand Helen Keller's story, wow, so inspiring. So I did, I studied her, I did a paper on her for a management class, and so anything by Helen Keller always catches my attention. So her quote is, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." Wow, just wow. So that's that is the longest quote I have today. I think I can get it on 3 lines and not 4. So we're gonna go ahead and start in our normal spot, which is 1 row down, and we're just gonna see how much we can fit on there. Alone we can do so little. I probably could squeeze it so in there, but it would look squeezed. So let's just go ahead and start the next row with so little, and then hopefully I can fit, yeah, so little, and then apostrophe, together we can do so much. So I think we can get so little together. Ooh, wow, is that ugly? I'm just not warming up today. Semicolon. We can do so much. I think that's going to be okay. I have this one descender to worry about, but it's going to hit where it hits. It's too far to the right for me to try to guesstimate where I'm going to hit, so. Dude, you just slid my paper. Well, other than Jazzy's intervention, I think we would have been okay down there. So he is watching the garbage truck come up to us. All right, so I have my other pink pen here. This next one, I do have space for an author. This one is by Booker T. Washington. And it is, "If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. I love that. And I'll be back after the garbage can is gone, or the garbage truck. Okay, so while I was waiting on the garbage truck, I was trying to decide how to divide this up. This quote is a tiny bit shorter than this one, and this one fit on 3 rows, so we're gonna go for 3 rows on this one. So again, I'm just gonna start at the beginning and see how much I can fit, and then we'll break it up then from there. If you want to lift yourself up, lift is going to be way too squished if I try to fit it in there. So here's where we run into a problem. I've got to get lift in between these. Because I think if I bring lift clear over here, lift yourself, I'm going to run out of room. So I'm just going to have to try to fit it in here. Lift yourself up. Lift. Last but not least, and this is going to be a tight fit, lift up someone else. I find that when I pause and think it through and realize that it's going to be a tight fit, like almost subconsciously, subconsciously, I end up squeezing just ever so slightly all through the entire line, and it makes it more likely that it's gonna fit. I don't know why. Okay, no author space, so I went with another unknown. Necessity is the mother of invention. I like that one. I've heard that all through my whole life. So all right. That's a much shorter one, so I think we'll try to do 2 lines on this one. Necessity is the, and then mother of invention. So I'm gonna, with that in mind, oh, hiccups all of a sudden. Okay, I'm gonna come down an extra row and just kind of start over here, kind of midway under Saturday with necessity. And then mother of invention, I think that's going to be a little bit overall wider. So I'm going to start a little bit further to the left so I have a little overhang on either side, and this feels a little bit more centered. And I'm also going to skip 1 extra row down so that I don't have to worry about that descender. So mother of invention. I like it. Turned out pretty good. Okay, last but not least, I have another space here. Louisa May Alcott, which is one of my husband's favorites. Okay, and I have my yellow Le Pen Flex, this mustard yellow, which we see in a few of the stickers, and it says it takes 2 flints to make a fire. So 2 heads are better than 1. It takes 2, team, squad. Yeah. All right. So this one is even shorter letter-wise than this one. And the way I can tell is because I have a little notepad open where I copy these over. So I can see them all lined up, and it shows me how long the quotes are. So with this one being even shorter, we're definitely going to go for 2 rows instead of 3. So we're gonna, again, start an extra row down. It takes 2 flints. Let's see how much of that we can fit on here. Probably all of it. This might be a little tight, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, no problem at all. To make a fire, which is probably going to be shorter, so we'll come in just a little bit. I'm going to skip a row, just like I did up there, so I don't have to worry about an entanglement. Perfect. That one's almost perfect. So there we go. Let me zoom out and put it back in my planner. Jazpur did not like the garbage truck. He took off. There we go. There is my squad set of inspirational quotes. I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to give brush lettering a try. Even if you don't want to learn brush lettering, just spending some time reading through inspirational quotes every so often just definitely absolutely has an uplift, at least for me. So if you do like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, dropping me a smiley face or a kind word. All of those interactions with my YouTube videos help me with the algorithm and are a great way to support me. Thank you.